Well, good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all well and enjoying this beautiful sunny day that's out there. I know I am because it is gorgeous. I've been out and I've been shopping like there's no tomorrow. Or should I say, my little girl's been going out shopping. You know what they're like? You go out shopping, you think, let's go for a little bit shopping. You have a chocolate and then that's it. TK Maxx. Next. New Look. The whole lot. So just walking out with your milk, that original that you went for, you come back with the cow as well. So anyway, so lesson to everybody is leave credit cards at home. That's what I'm saying. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you've had a good Christmas day or good holiday, how you ever see it, and you're enjoying yourself. As you know, who watch the shows regularly, I come on, I don't know anything about tarot cards. I just read the cards how I see them. You may read them as something different. That's fine. I am not a professional tarot card reader. I do it purely for a bit of fun. If you want a professional tarot card reader, then I suggest that you go to someone like Polly Harnett, Sam O'Neill, and others that do readings on the channel as well. And Matty Kirsty, for example. There's plenty on here. Bill Hughes. You can contact Jane. You can contact everybody. Let's do some hellos. We've got hi Eddie. Hope you're doing well. We also got Hesvel. Hi Hesvel. Hi Sally. We got Saffron. Hi Kelly. Catherine. Alison. Kimone. Barbara. Who else have we got? We've got Charmaine. Hi Kelly. S. Pradham. Donna. Sasha. Hi Sasha. We've got Paula. We've got Diana. We've got Sue. And we have AC. What happened to DC? Anyway, I'm not a fortune teller at all in any way whatsoever. But I'm glad that you come on and... Oh, I forgot to put the light on with the candle. Oh, I can't have that. We've got to put the candle on. That apparently, if you put a candle on, that brings in spirits. So they say. But do you believe that? No. But let's light that candle, shall we? Anyway, there we go. Don't burn our little fingers. There we go. That makes it a little bit more pretty. As you can see, we're using the Cordelia Oracle of the Unicorns deck. That's what I'm using for today. I bought these when I went to visit a dear friend a few weeks ago. And so I thought I'd carry on using them because I do like them. I think the pictures are absolutely gorgeous. So that's the cards, that's the box. Good afternoon, Sally. Thanks for coming on. Hi, Sasha again. Hello, Jody. I like it when people come on and say hello, Richard. So just say, hello, can I have a reading? It's more polite, isn't it? It's more friendly. And don't forget, we encourage people on SBTV to actually have a conversation with one of them. Don't just say hi and that's it. Ask how people are. Get involved with the conversation. It's a community-based. That's what we like here on SBTV. And just very quickly before I start doing some readings, is that please follow and like us. We only see your comments if you follow and like us on Facebook. We think Facebook has changed the rules. We're not sure because we're only seeing comments for those who like and follow us on there. YouTube are fine for those who watch via YouTube. The comments seem to be fine on there. Big thanks to Alison and Terry, who are the moderators on Facebook and YouTube, so they keep an eye on everything to make sure everything's running smoothly. So, hi Sherry, hope you're doing well. Hey Magella, how you doing? Well, as per you. And to Jane Morton. Hi Jane. You're feeling a little bit left out, Jane? Absolutely not. I'm talking about our lovely Jane. On the 8th of January, we have Polly in guests, and Jane in guests, and Kate, and whether we put it, it's going to be a night starting from about 9 o'clock at night to about 11 o'clock. It's a late night, adult-themed language, shall we say. Anything goes. Doesn't have to be spiritual, but if you are looking to take part in this, we're going to be at the coffee shop in Cosham near Portsmouth, Kate May and her shop. So if you want to come along and be a part of the audience, meet Jane, meet Kate, and meet Polly and everybody else, all the information will be on the Facebook page very shortly, later on today or tomorrow. And you can put your name down to be a part of the audience. You won't be on screen unless you want to be on screen, but we can guarantee a very good laugh. And as I say, it's going to be down to earth, a bit like the Sunday Sofa, but it's not going to be strict. It's whatever they say, and if you know Polly and Jane, it's very lively. So if you want to come down and you want to enjoy yourself, it's the 8th of January, Saturday the 8th of January. Hi Terry, hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling much better. Hi Keith, and there's a lovely Heidi. Hopefully she can be there. Well, it's when I say adult themed, it's not that type of adult theme. Behave yourself, Heidi. It's a Tuesday afternoon. No, it's not. It's a Wednesday afternoon. We don't do the things. We're British, you know. But it's going to be no holds bound. Probably some dirty remarks. May slip in the odd dirty word, but if you're offended, don't watch. It's going to be broadcasted live on Facebook. We were going to do Zoom only. We haven't decided yet if it is going to be Zoom or not. But we're not being into lockdown, so hopefully we can all be on location. Anyway, I think that's enough of me waffling. Hi, Rachel. Nice to see you. So, who is on here? Hi to Lindsay. Hope you're doing well. And if I've missed anyone, then I apologise. As I say, I am not a professional tarot card. I do this purely for a bit of laugh. It takes me forever to get a card out. I forget who it belongs to, and so forth. So yeah, it's just a bit of a giggle, a bit of a laugh. Don't take it serious. There are plenty of people out there who do this. Anyway, let's crack on. Who would like a reading? Hi, Dawn. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Sarah, as well. You know what? I'm going to pull our lovely Jane a card. Jane Morton. She helps hundreds of people on this channel, giving her spiritual counsel and advice. And isn't it about time that our lovely Jane got a fake reading off of me? That's what I say. Now, let's move the box out of the way. And if you notice here, I've got little dots here because then I know where the cards are going to go. Because some people complained that they couldn't see the cards or they weren't straight or whatever. So yeah, so there you go. Cheeky buggers. Anyway, don't forget, like and follow. And if you have got any spare cash, you know what I mean, by all means donate. Become a VIP member. It's only £1.50. It helps pay for the stream, and it costs a lot of money for the services that we provide. And in return, why don't you just kindly donate? Or even if you can't donate, follow and like. It's that simple. Go to Costa and you buy a coffee for £2.50. How many times a month do you do that? Anyway, I'm waffling on. A card flew out, as they say. There we go, Jane. That's for you. Balance. Take time to relax. Indulge a little more or less. Set boundaries with your work. Jane, I know you work very hard, spiritually and physically. And I know that you get tired. I know that you work. You come, for example, you finish work, you rush home, you do readings or healing or whatever. So I think what they're saying to you is that it's Jane's time. It's time for you to relax. It's time for you just to have a bit more balance in your life. Stop running around. You've got to start looking at yourself. We all know that you haven't been very well in the last year or so. So isn't it about time you stop running around for people and you start doing things for yourself? It's saying it's Jane time. So balance your life, balance what your spirituality is, but I also get with you, there's some training or teaching coming your way. That's what I feel with this, and that's going to set you to one side and say, wait a minute, I want to do this, I want to learn more, or whatever the case, whatever you're doing, but it's some type of education or new mentor coming your way, and that's going to happen with your balance, okay, with that there. So that was for Jane. And this next one is going to be for Heidi. Celebration. New beginnings, new changes coming your way. Before about this, Mrs. Spacer, that it's time for you now to celebrate. New beginnings in your life, new changes are coming your way, and embrace them. It's about time. Last time we spoke is that you've got to let the family do what they want to do. You've got to move forward, and then you're going to be fine. Okay? But celebration, good times for you. Don't always think about when you celebrate. It doesn't mean about going out for partying. I know you would like that and so forth. But it's about celebrating the achievements that you can do within your life as well. What have you done? What can you celebrate with that as well? And I would say also the successes that you've done within your life. When you look back into that, okay? So good times are coming your way. If you want to be positive, which I'm pretty sure you are, then look at what you've learned and how you can help others. That's what I feel with this card, a celebration of helping others in a way of educating, learning, growth. Okay, that's what I feel from that, because it's going to give you this buzz inside of you. Okay, and there's our lovely Deb Clark. Don't forget, if you haven't seen the advert already, Deb Clark and the lovely Marcus is going to be here on this Saturday, the 1st. They're going to be doing the photograph reading. So if you've already sent a picture in of the loved ones that are passed, we're going to be using them as well. But on the day, you can send your photographs in and randomly placed on screen for Deb and Marcus to look at, and then tune into that loved one if they can. Last time we do it, it went very well. Everybody at home asked if we could do it again, so they said yes, they'd do it again. Oh, Sally, you're making bread pudding. Bread pudding, oh, I love bread pudding. Oh, you know, you're making bread in the bread. Oh, I read that wrong. See, food, bread, pudding. Anybody can make bread pudding. Send it my way. But it's horrible, I tell you. Anyway, that was fun. That makes sense to you there. Who else have we got on? Oh, I scared Heidi off. Get her in and she's got to go. Scared her off. There you go. Right. Hi, Margaret. Nice to see you. Let's give Sally Worker a reading as well. Let's give her a card. Oh, why did I make these cards so big to make them shuffle? Intuition. Lovely. I like that card. Look at that. It looks gorgeous, doesn't it? I'll bring it closer to the camera. Well, you can't see it. There we go. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Your definition, tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. But ignoring all that, I'm looking at the card. I see 2 new moons. I see that you're like a goddess. We know what you do. Told us. We hear when you talk in conversations on YouTube, and obviously we read them, so we know what's been going on. We don't know all the ins and outs of it, Sally, but I'm feeling with this card, it's saying to you, it's about time you listen to your instincts. Understand what, if it feels right, then go for it. If it doesn't, then stop. Because what we don't want is people taking you for granted, because that is the worst thing. Because a lot of people do that. A lot of people take you for granted, and you've got to step back and say, you know what, it's my time. Let's stop doing this, okay, because I want to do what I want to do. I also feel that sometimes when you're sitting alone, spirit communicating with you, and you're not quite sure if it's spirit or if it's your own mind, just listen to those little whispers. Is it spirit? What are they guiding me, and what are they saying to me? When you ask for help, listen. Because sometimes you may go to bed or whatever, and they, as you're dozing off, they come and talk to you. But we don't listen to the advice when spirit is given to us. I see many people who come on readings all the time, and they don't do nothing about it. Well, nothing's going to change if you don't personally change. So you have to change. And if you do change, then your readings are going to be different. Otherwise, they can be the same thing time and time again. You've got to live your life to experience and to learn and to grow. And along the way, you have to follow your intuition. And it's important that you trust your higher self as well, Sally. Trust what you'll receive. And if you believe in what you believe in and you can trust within yourself, you can be great. Seek the true guidance that you've been looking for. So when you ask guidance for spirit, have that faith that they are helping you, they are guiding you, and they're giving you the right choice to make within your life. But your sound is poor today, Richard. Well, maybe I'll give it an aspirin. It might feel a bit better. Boom, boom. I'll get my coat. I can't see the sound isn't as good. It's not changed much. Is it cutting out? I don't know. I can increase the volume if the sound isn't as great. I don't know if that's any better, or because if I turn it up, I get peak levels, which we don't want. How's that? Is that any better? I'm saying is that any better, but I'm not talking, so how would you know? But anyway, I hope, Sally, that makes sense in some way. That's Sally for Sally working there. I hope that helps. Okay. Who else would like a reading on here? It's better. Thanks, Sasha. Breaking up a bit. I don't understand why it's breaking up. It's crackly and cutting out because it's on the Bluetooth and it is literally right next to the Bluetooth area. So I don't understand why it's breaking up. No idea. That might sound a bit better. Tell me if that's any better. I've just turned off another Bluetooth headset, so it might have been interfering there. No, Sally, that wasn't for you. That was for Sally Worker, that card, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's Bluetooth, Keith. So I've just switched off a second. I've got two PCs here. One that runs all the software, one that runs all the hardware, and then so forth. And both Bluetooths are switched on, so I've switched one of them off now. So hopefully that might not have interfered with you. Hi, Sandra. Spiritual psychic is happening when you are moving around. Oh, I can't stand still doing readings. I've got to move around. But hopefully that might have changed. Let me know if that's... Hi, Brianna. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. The sound is clearer. Good. So it could have been where the other Bluetooth was switched on the second PC. Right. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Let's carry on. Thanks, Christine. I feel drawn to Brianna. Brianna, this next card is for you. Let's take that away. Circles. Everybody has it right time. Honor the cycles of your body and tune it into the moon's magic. One thing I like about this card is the butterflies. If you know me and listen to me, I love butterflies. It's used it on the outro of the videos on every show on SBTV. The butterflies fly in. We had it on an intro before, but we changed that. So, Brianna, I feel with yourself with this card is that you're going round in circles, hence why circles. But there are changes afoot if you accept them. You soon be doing the same things and you're not listening to yourself and what you want to achieve with your life. You always say, I want to do this, I want to do that. But do you do anything about it? I would say no. Until you make that plunge, until you make that change within your life, things are going to be the same thing. Only you can make the changes in your life. No one else. What I would also say to you is don't force or make the changes that you feel forced upon to. Don't do the things that someone expects you to do. Do something that you want to do. There's new beginnings. You've got the moon in the background. That tells me there's new beginnings for you. Okay? Just don't always think about pushing through life and thinking, here we go again, the mundane things. Get up, go to work, get up, do this sort of thing. You're going through circles. You're not going through the changes. You are going through your life day in, day out. You look back and you think, I'm doing the same thing. When is my life going to change? You're the one who's got to make it change. There's plenty of magic out there if you believe in the magic, if you believe in new beginnings, new lives. And sometimes we have to sacrifice things in our lives to go forward. But for you, I feel, go out, here's an example. Go out, buy yourself a calendar. And in this calendar, just write down, right, I'm going to do this on that day. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go shopping. I'm going to ring Richard up. I'm going to donate £50 million to Richard, and so forth. Make these things on this calendar as something that is going to be different for you. So you break that cycle. Okay? That's what I suggest you do. It works. Trust me, it really does work. If you're up for the changes and you're willing to go forward and to make these changes in your life, then go for it. Make those notes on the calendar. I'm going to do this today. I'm going to do that today. And if you do it, it says here, I've got to go for a walk. Or it says here, I've got to do this. Then do it. Don't think, oh, I'll think about it later on. I might change my mind. Just do it. Okay? And your cycle that's been going round time and time again in your life will start to change. You will start to break down. Okay? And you will experience the true magic, which means life changes because you're experiencing something different. Okay? I hope that helps for you there. I want to say hello to Sammy, who's come on. Hello to Courtney. Hope you're doing well. To Nicole, to Samantha. I feel drawn to Samantha only because I've got a niece who I love dearly, and her name is Samantha. So I'm going to do that for Samantha. Well, I hope that helps for you. Anyway, so this card is for Samantha. Past lives. Release your past life karma. You are the old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past life will raise your vibrations. I love card. Such a beautiful, vibrant card with the colours. There's so many colours and tattoos down her arm, flowers. She looks like she's an angel because she has wings on her. You've got the horse as well there. It's got flowers all around it. It's regrowth, new beginning, new life. This is what you're welcome, Brianna. It's what I believe is that when we look at our past lives, a bit Brianna, when we're going around in circles, is sometimes we need to look at our past lives and they're coming through to fruition. That's what I think is with you, is that you're at a stage in your life now where you don't know what to do, where you're going, what you're doing. Look back on what you've achieved. I've said this before when I've done readings. Looking back into your life and just see what you've done, what you've achieved. And if you go forward in your life, you'll realize that the deep fears that you've had, you can reflect on and go, I'm going to face that fear and I'm going to go forward. I'm going to hit dead on to it and say, I am not scared of you. I am going to go forward. Do a bit of meditation. See if you can come into yourself as to why you're feeling this way. If you're feeling how can I put it? If you meditate or just sit, and you don't have to meditate. I don't personally meditate because I usually have full sleep. I get bored very quick. Just sit in the silence. Sometimes in the bath, sitting on the toilet. Trust me. Just don't doze off, because that would be very embarrassing if that photograph gets taken and set on TikTok, especially if I'm around. But anyway, just have that peace within yourself. Reflect onto what you've done and learn, why am I doing this? How can I change this? Okay, and then ask yourself, is there any, if you believe in the unicorns or anything mystical, ask upon it, ask for their help. Guide you back to the answers that you're looking for. Because most of the time, the answers are within us, and we're just afraid to actually answer up because we want people to tell us. How many of you go out and say, I'm going to go and buy this car, and then, or a bit easier, I'm going to buy myself these pair of shoes? And you think about it, and you think about it, and then you ask your friends, what do you think about these shoes? Will they suit me? Do I like them? And, oh God, that sounded very camp. But anyway, and you ask people's opinions. Well, make your own mind up. It's your money. It's your money that you're spending it on. So make your choice. You're not buying things for people to get approved. You're buying things for what is comfortable or for what you want, not for anybody else. Yeah, you can ask their opinion. You don't have to take it on board. It's like any tarot card reader or medium. You can get their advice or their opinion, but you don't have to take it on board. But unleash those hidden gifts that you have, i.e. talking to yourself, making the choices yourself. Okay? Hope that helps in some way. Samantha, if it doesn't, go and get a professional tarot card reader. Because these readings are purely just for a bit of fun, everyone. Don't take it serious. When I do my readings, it's just a bit of fun and nothing else. So what did Santa bring everybody for Christmas? Did he bring anything nice to you? I didn't get any gift from any of you. 12,000 followers, not one gift, not even a new subscriber. And how many of you have been invited to like SBTV and you haven't? I can go on Facebook right now, and I'm going to do it right now. Here we go. I'm going to go onto Facebook, and I'm going to see how many of you have been invited to like this channel and haven't bothered. I'm not going to name names because that's unfair. Let's have a look, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of you that are watching have asked for reading, and not one of those 12 can be bothered to like or follow this channel to help us grow. And you want a reading. You come on my channel asking for a reading through me and my other readers that are on here who give their time to you, and you can't be bothered to like or follow us. And then you have the audacity to ask for a reading. Right. Anyway, that's me and my rant over. Is it still cutting out? Thank you, Sammy. Yeah, I can see all those who've liked and followed as well, so I appreciate that as well, because that does help us grow. We're not one of these people who pay for likes and follows like a load of other reading sites out there to make their numbers look good. And the way to catch them out, let's say there's one guy that I know has around 600,000 followers on his channel, and all he cares about is money. That's all he cares about. And when he does a post, say that he's going to go live on that night, he gets around 200 to 300 people liking that. Now, if you've got 500 or 600 odd thousand followers and only 500 like the post, doesn't sound right, does it? We've only got 12,600, and when we do a post, we can get up to 2,000. That's about right. So when you go onto these sites, oh, they must be really, really good. You've got to remember there's a lot of fake people out there. They pay a company to like their channel and follow, and when they go live, they're paying them to go on the channel to look like they've got 26,000 followers or people watching, when they actually don't, because they're paying these companies. And when you read all the comments, it's the same people commenting. 26,000 people watching a live, and only about 80 are commenting. Don't ring right, does it? So when you see these sites, don't be thinking, oh, they must be good, they've got a lot of followers. It doesn't mean that. It just means that they're cheating. So there you go. That's my opinion. That's my view. Anyway. No, so, yeah, I agree with you there, Keith. A lot of people don't leave reviews. They get a reading. They don't come onto the Medium's page to leave a review, or on SBTV to leave a review. They just take us. It's like people who get readings all the time. We get them in all our lives. There's 3 or 4 at the top of my head that I know. Let's use Deb Clark. I've just seen her name up, and Jane. They could say anything, and they would take it and take it and take it. And one of these days, we're just going to say, "Oh, you're an Egyptian queen," and they're going to say, "Yes." It's all been made up just to catch them out. Don't take messages if you honestly don't feel they're there for you. You know, I've got an Uncle Jim, now his name was Jimmy. Well, if his name wasn't Jimmy, why are you trying to make things fit? Because the person who may really need that message is losing out because someone else is dominating. Saying, yeah, it's for me. And then it's time consuming to try and filter out and give it to the right recipient. So just think before you accept. If you can accept everything that the medium is saying, then please speak up. But if you can only take snippets, just stand back and say, I can take some. That helps so much. Anyway, that's my rant over. Hey, Georgie, how you doing? I'm glad to get 10 of my own card readings. For you, I heard that you were doing that. Good luck. I hope it all works out for you. It's nice to see you on here as well. Right, that's enough. I'm on a roll. Anyway, here we going. Just been shopping. It's been super busy. Me too, Claire. But you never bought me anything, did you? Then again, I didn't buy you anything. There you go. I just see Sammy there. Please, may I get a card, lovely? You can, Sammy, because you asked really nicely, and I expect a load of you have as well. I've just not taken any attention whatsoever. So this next one is for Sammy. Oh, this one stayed in hand. Compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. I don't think that's more for others. I don't get the feeling it's for you, Sammy. You are worth it. Start feeling that you don't feel that you've not achieved anything. Don't feel that you're not going anywhere in your life. Look back at what you've done. There's always themes, I think, when I do these readings. But what I'm saying with yourself, Sammy, is that don't doubt yourself. You have everything you can, anything you want to do, you can achieve if you believe in it. Okay, and when you believe in yourself and you have that compassion within you to love yourself, okay, be gentle with yourself, as the word says. Sometimes we've got to forgive and let the past go and move forward, and sometimes we can't, depending on the situation. But if it's a minor thing, just send love and light. Don't send out those negative thoughts, because it just will not work for you. Okay, be conscious of any critical voices that people are talking to you. If they're saying a negative, just don't take it to heart. Just leave it. Okay, use your head a bit more. And saying, yeah, this person has hurt to me in my heart, but I'm going to be strong. I'm going to stand tall, and I'm going to say, you will not treat me this way. You would teach me, you would speak to me with compassion and respect that I deserve. Don't let people walk over you. Okay? Think about your heart in this time. Miracles do happen if you believe in it. This is what these cards are about. Unicorns, all magical beings. So don't feel that you're trapped. Don't feel that you're in a prison. Don't feel guilty with yourself. It's your life. It is your mind. It's up to you what you do with it. No one, and absolutely no one, can tell you what to do with your life. It is yours. It is your mind. It is your body. It is your life. You do what you want with it. But have that compassion within you to accept who you are and not what you are. I heard something earlier on. I was with my Macy earlier on. 15-year-old, fake nails, fake tan, fake eyebrows, eyelashes, sorry. And I said to her, no fake boobs, absolutely no way. I ain't spending the money on that. But what makes you laugh? So you got these women, fake out eyelashes, fake boobs, fake tan, fake pump lip, fake nails. And what are they looking for? A real man. Really? Need I say more? Anyway, I waffled on this. I hope that helped in some way. Oh dear. Hey Christine, hope you're doing well. Hi Tara, hope you're well. Hi Julie. Who else have we got on? I haven't said hello to. To Kerry. Hi Kerry. Hi Barbara, how you doing? Hey lovely Kelly. Kelly, I've still got that plaque you sent me. Still got it. It's lovely. Wonderful. Thank you again for that. Richard, you are hilarious. Yeah, I know. I can't help it. I'm here all week. Tickets only $5.99. I don't really. So, hello, Mum. Hey, I'm not your mum. Kelly's asking, hi, Richard, could I have a card, please? Yeah, you may, Kelly. You may have a card. All right, let's have a good shuffle. As I say, guys, I'm not a professional tarot card reader. I just read the cards and feel it what I want to say. And yes, hi Eileen, I do go into a rant. But it's my channel, do what I want. Within reason, within Facebook rules. Anyway, so who was this for? I completely forgot who this was for. Kelly, this was for Kelly, wasn't it? Sandra, I do love listening to you. You should go and see a psychiatrist then. This is for Kelly. There we go, Kelly. This is for you. Friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. Yeah, don't be a hermit. Go out, have fun, enjoy your life. You only live it once, and if you can, go out and do it. If you can't go out, socialize online. Meet a lot of new friends, new people. Don't stay in the solitude on your own, Kelly, okay? You love my rants. You should go and see psychologists as well. Wow, come on. It's people always talk about giving. It's Christmas time, and they don't. They just want to take. It's like some of you will watch this, and then they go and find another tarot card reader on another channel, and then you finish it, then you go on to another one, then on to another one, on to another one, because you're waiting to hear what you want to hear, and not the guidance that's being offered. So, anyway, this was for Kelly, wasn't it? So, Kelly, don't stay within yourself. Meet new people, new beginnings, new changes. Also get a birth. I feel that there's a celebration of some sort, a new friendship. It doesn't mean a birth as a child, but I could be talking about a new birth of a friendship, a new beginning of something, okay? So that's what I get with that. But Kelly, what did you do, or what are you planning for New Year's? What are you doing for Christmas? Christmas next year. I meant New Year's. I get it tongue-tied. What are you doing for New Year's? If you're not doing anything, then plan something. What really annoys me when we ring up people and say, what are you doing this Saturday? Fancy going out? And their answer is, I don't know what I'm doing yet. Well, does that mean that if a better offer comes along, that I go with them and blow you out? Well, if that's the case, that's not very friendly, is it? Well, you should say, I've got nothing planned. What are you thinking? Do you want to do something together then? It makes that person feel important because they've taken the time to call you and ask how you're feeling, what you're getting up to. And you shouldn't judge your friends. How many times do you have a friend, and once they've left the chat room or they've left the door, put the phone down, you talk about them. You think, I thought they were your friends. Or when someone says to you, keep this to yourself, don't say something. And what do? You tell your best friend, don't say nothing because you'll find out. I'm going to tell you a true little story here, just diverting. I tested someone recently. I tested someone who I thought was a friend. And I told this person something in confidence. And only this person I told. And I made this story up because I wanted to see if it got back. And it did. It got back to me, word to word, because they told someone else. So my trust in that person is no longer there, because I asked this individual to keep it confidence and don't say nothing, but they did. So my trust for this person, I haven't confronted the individual about it, I've just let it as it is, to make that individual think my trust is still there. But I will now know in the back of my mind not to say anything to this person. And yes, was it cruel for me to do that? Yes, it did. Yes, it was. But I needed to know, was this person honest? That's what I say about that. So what I'm saying to you, Kelly, is if you don't know what you're doing with yourself, just make that phone call. Don't feel as though you're on your own, because friendships to you are very important. You've got to have that trust with people. And when you find that friend who you can trust, you want to be with them as much as you possibly can. And it's important that you support one another, that you support your friends, and now it's their time to support you. Okay? Follow any guidance that someone offers you, and there's also new changes around you to do with a workplace. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know why I said that. It's just popped in. That could be the friendships. Be careful what you do with your friendships. Yeah. Hope that helps in some way. So friendships, I love that picture though. I like the squirrel on top. Probably nibbling his ear. Hey, Millie B. Spiritual Deb. Yep, shame. I do it for free, even private readings, even now and again, and they can take an hour, but no more gives a review. I never ask them though. They don't realise how much review or thank you. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Absolutely true, Deb. You come on SBTV so many times to help all these people. You never ask for anything in return, apart from liking or following or writing a review, and they don't. No, it's all seems one-sided, doesn't it? And it makes you wonder why we bother. We tried, Millie. We do try to help people. Just to let you know, those who are on Facebook and YouTube, I'm reading comments from both channels. If I haven't mentioned your name, it's because you haven't liked and followed us, so the comments don't show up on our software, so I can't read them. Okay, so that's what it means about that. Just seeing Kelly's comment, so I feel because Kelly was the last comment, I'm going to give Kelly a card. Oh yeah, oh, I've just killed the candle. I like the smoke effect now. That was pretty cool. This card is for Kelly McKeaton on YouTube. Rebirth. Reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, and create a new reality. Look at that, beautiful. You've got a dove there at the top I see, you've got the flowers, you've got the unicorn there. New beginnings, new changes, new situations in your life. But I don't think that this is just for you, Kelly. I think this is to do with your family and those around you. There's new changes around them as well that's happening. And they're going to come and see you for support and help. Yeah, support them if you want to, be with them if you want to, but also think about what you want within your life as well and how you can do things. Okay, you've got to let everything go. Just let everything go. Whatever's happened in the past, let it go, move forward. Okay, because this is this rebirth that you've been asking for, that you need in your life, this new you, if that makes sense. Okay, so what I feel with that is that if you have any bigger dreams, if you have dreams for you and the family around you, then keep going for it, keep reaching for it, because why not? Why can't you have these dreams? Why can't you have this ability to help other people? Your spirituality is changing big time. There's lots and lots of changes with your spirituality that is changing. If you're in love with someone, that could be a friend, a close friend, it could be a partner. There's a rebirth with there as well. There's energize and things sound like enterprise, isn't it? Energize. New beginnings for you there. It's gonna be, I don't know, I just feel that it's going to be a magnificent time coming up over the next 3 or 4 months. It's just going to be changes, new beginnings, new starts, new life, whatever it is. This reading's for Kelly McKeaton, who's on YouTube, Tara. Okay? So I hope that helps for you in some way there. Right, I'm going to do VIPs next. Who's VIPs? You can just tell me. The deck I'm using, Georgia, is the Oracle of the Unicorns. It's from Cordelia. Francesia. That'll do. So, I get blocked in a minute. Yeah. Well, if you stop chatting away, I mean, not chatting away. If you keep putting those emojis up all the time, then Facebook doesn't like that, and YouTube, they block you if you put too many. Like for the spammers, it's trying to reduce spamming, basically. Jodie's saying, great show. Thank you very much. Eddie, I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're well. Yep. Sandra, Keith is here. Jay Morton, a bit of, oh my God, Richard, really, we can voice out now. So, you're welcome, Kelly. I just say, I'm not a reader, I'll just say it as it is. So, sad to say I'm not a VIP. Why not? It's £1.50. £1.50 a month to donate to keep SBTV going. The information you can find is sbtv.uk. You can find all the information on there. I wonder why my ticker isn't going. Where am my ticker not going? There we go. Hey, there we go. We've got posh now. So all the information's on there. And Magella said, I would love to do a reading for Richard. I would love to do a reading. You can do me reading if you want. Go for it. I won't pay you though. Joanne Lewis is a VIP. You always have readings, Joanne. Find someone else. I gave you a reading the other day. Move on, woman. Eddie just became a VIP again. Don't need another reading just yet. All right, and I won't give you one then. There are benefits, obviously, to become a VIP. You get invited to private nights, private events, discount on meetings. I think people forget about that. If you're a VIP Plus member, then you get £5 off. Those who host on SBTV, like Polly, Sam, Jane, and so forth, would knock £5 off your reading. And that reminds me, if you are going to this SBTV Spiritual Weekend in March, don't forget the new website is going to be launched just after Christmas in the beginning of the new year, where you can actually book your readings online. There's not many readings available because already some people have booked. Also, if you're interested in the trance night with Polly on the Sunday evening, seats will be available to reserve very soon as well, because we know that's just going to go very quickly. Okay. Millie B, could I have a card, please, Richard? I need to become a VIP. Good. Can't wait for the retreat in March to meet everyone. Alison, I agree. You know what, Alison? I haven't given you a card. So I'm going to give you a card, Alison. Alison's got her brunch show back in a couple of weeks' time, which should be fun. Look forward to that. She's just got to relax a bit more. She's still getting there. When she's not doing her presenting, she's all stiff and got to be proper because I might get told off by the boss. You relax, young lady. You're doing a fantastic job. Just have fun with it. If you make a mistake, then I'll tell you off. Okay. All right, what was I doing? Right, here we go. This one is for Alison Barton. Hope. She's hoping to get that gin later on. That's what that is. Hey, Kerry, how you doing? Hope. It says here, stay positive. The world is behind you. Look to the light. Go to the light. Dear, there's hope for us yet. You know, that was quite apt, wasn't it? So I stop waffling, just get on with it. Yeah? Okay. Right. So what do I think? That there's challenging times that are ahead of you, and you hope there have been challenging times that's been ahead of you, behind you. Get it right, Richard, behind you. And you feel that it's just never ending. Could be family issues, could be close friends. You seem to be on a roller coaster that you keep going up. You have a good time, and then you come down with a big bang, and then you go up again. And you keep hoping that, can it just smooth out? But you've got to remember, Alison, we're here to learn. We're here to grow. We need to understand what we're doing with our lives. And once we can have that ability to understand, then we can move forward with everything. Because sometimes we can't just stay still. We can't keep thinking about other people in our lives and what we're doing. We've got to stop having the daydreaming, especially me, who keeps asking us to win the lotto. Never going to happen. But there you go. So what I'm trying to say to you is that we need to step back and look at our lives and say, where do I want to go with it? And have that hope that we can move forward and we can face on these challenges and we can go forward. Have faith in what Spirit is guiding you and advising you, not telling you, advising, because Spirit won't tell you what to do. They will advise you. And if any medium says on my channel, Spirit are telling me this to tell you this, I think Jane will back me up here. They will have a right earful, because they don't tell you, they offer guidance. They can't tell you what to do. It's just not possible. They can only give advice. You have that free will. But what I feel from this, Alison, I feel this is bringing you reassurance. There's new beginnings for you. If you want it, if you're hoping for new beginnings, it's going to be there if you can take on the challenge. Okay, life can't get any easier. You've got to have a balance from yourself, but it's only you who can have that stride and go forward with what you want to do. But be patient when if you're on this journey that you want to do, where you want to go, Alison, but be patient with it and hope that spirit are with you, and they are with you. Okay, just take every step, one step at a time, and you will get that smooth ride, not being on a roller coaster. I hope that makes sense. But that's what I get from that. Okay. All right. Who else? Magella. You've just tried 10 times. I don't know what you mean, Dawn, I'm afraid, by trying 10 times. Magella. Let's do this for Magella. Receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. If you win the lotto, I want half. As simple as that. Even if it's only £2.50. Hi, Tina. Fake reading, spot on, Richard. I don't know who Richard is, but obviously it's not me. Sandra, too much interrupting on the live in my end. Interrupting on my live. I wish I could. Awesome end of 21. Happy New Year. Too much on the interrupt. Is the sound still going funny, everybody? If you can let me know if the sound is okay or is it still interrupting. If that's the case, I might have to invest in a new headset. So receive. Hi, old Magella, isn't it? Let's move that card up a little bit. That should be up like that. There we go. Receive. So what do I get from this card? What do I feel from this card? Not a lot, actually, to be honest with you. Don't know. I think it's my power, but my powers are slowly dying. Oh dear, I'll get my coat. What do I see with this? What do I see? I'm not feeling anything from it. But what I can say, what I get is be grateful to what we receive in our lives. I think we all should think that. Because we may complain about our lives and thinking, oh, car's not working, oh, everything's going wrong, I mean, postman haven't delivered the parcel, why is my life so sad? But just stop with these negative thoughts. Look what you've got. You're in your home right now, probably with gas central heating, lovely and warm, probably a hot chocolate, and there's someone in the street in a doorway with no home. What have they got compared to what you've got? There's people say, oh, I've got a headache or I'm ill, and a lot of people want sympathy all the time. But look at the person who's possibly dying of cancer or leukemia, who have AIDS or something like that. That they can't be cured, or they're going through a bad time in their life where they're suicidal. And you're sitting there moaning that you can't open a bottle of gin, maybe. I'm not pointing at you there, Alison, I'm just saying. So look at your life a little bit more. Okay, thanks, Mandy. Look at your life a bit more and accept what you have. Be happy to receive what you've got in your life. Don't judge what you don't or what other people are. Why should you be judgmental? Now, when you look at this, to me, she looks like she's holding a crystal sphere, okay? And I think because that's red, that's more about your heart, what you in your heart really want to receive. That could be being in love with someone, having that fulfillment, seeing the family. Be grateful to what you have there. Okay, be grateful for the desires that you really have. Look at your reality. But I think what you need to do with this, Magella, is you need to heal your heart. I don't know what's going on, but this is what I feel like I need to say. You need to heal your heart right now. Something's happened that you feel maybe despondent. You may have felt as though that nothing's going right. Just look back as to what I've said to you there. If your heart is aching, it will grow again. It will start pumping faster. It will start giving you this new life. If you accept what you can't change, think of yourself a bit more, okay? Just think about the gifts and the blessings of what you do have within your life, what you can offer. Me, I like to keep giving things. I would send money to friends and family. I would send little gifts to people. I would buy a dinner for someone. Like Jane would tell you, every time we've gone out for a meal, I'm always offering. Because it makes me happy to see someone smile. One of the greatest things I like to hear is the innocence of a baby laughing. You know, a toddler, 3 to 5 year old, just laughing over nothing. It's got to be one of the most uplifting things I can ever hear. And I have been known when I've gone out to places, you know, I've gone into Argos or into a store and I've seen a child not being happy and they've asked for something simple as a pound sweetie and the parent says no, but then they go and buy 4 cans of beer or something. I've actually been known to go out and buy something for that little person's asked for and just walk past it. There you go. It's only a pound. Because it's made that child happy. It's made that individual happy. And the reason why I'm telling you this is that I feel this is what you need. You need this uplifting. You need this heartache to be gone now. You need to grow within yourself. Okay? As you just said, yes, you're right. I have to accept the things I cannot change. I give a lot to others and don't expect anything in return. Well, why shouldn't you? Fulfill that heart. That's what I feel that fear is in that there. You need to fulfill the heart, that goodness within you. Right? And I hope that makes sense in some ways. I don't know if it does, but I hope it does. But don't give up on your dreams. Okay? Believe that you are important. And you are important to yourself. As I mentioned last time I came on, just before Christmas, look in that mirror and say to yourself, I am important, I am loved. Why can't we love ourselves? That's what I say to them. Right then, Christiane Roberto. Hello, young lady. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon, Richard and everyone in chat. Hello. Tina. Hi, Tina. Let's give Tina a reading. Sheena's saying, please, may I have a card? Yeah, you can have a card. Do you want an ace of spades or 2 of diamonds? Card one. Go to your drawer and pick it out. There you go. Yeah, I'll get my coat. Right, this is one that is for Tina. And the reason why I said about going to find Jane food is because she never buys me. Did I say that live? Yes, I did. Oh, God. Big time on the 8th now. I look forward to that. Anyway, moving on. Tina, this is for you. And this is all about trust, this card, apparently. I just love that card. I was just looking at the edge of the cliff and just looking over. Leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. But make sure you don't do it off a cliff because there's a lot of cleaning up at the end of it. We can't be done with any of that cleaning up. Do we? No, we can't. No, just... Anyway, oh, dear. Trust. Tina, what am I feeling from this? Right. What I get from that, I'm just going to go from looking at the card, the illustration. I feel it's trying to say to you, have faith, stop doubting what you can do, because whatever this new thing in your life that you're planning to do, it's going to work. Have that leap of faith, have that trust in your ability that you can do it. Hi, Paula. Just do it, Tina. and enjoy it while you can. Don't look about looking at the edge of the cliff and saying, "Oh, is it, if I jump, will I fall?" Well, of course you're going to fall. But if you're a unicorn, you've got the wings and spirit behind you. They're going to lift you. They're going to help you go forward. They're going to help you fly and achieve the goals that you're looking for. Okay. I don't know if nursing and I think you work in nursing, but there's a change with that as well. That's what I'm feeling with that. So just follow that. That could be a new career change or something. If that is the case, then change. Then embrace what you want to do. Okay? What else am I feeling for that? I just feel there's going to be excitement. Having that trust within the unknown. That's what I feel. Let go of any change or any surprises. Just let go. Have fun with it. Embrace it. But it's a good thing. That's all I get from that, Tina. I hope that helps in some way. Hey, Pat, how you doing? Hey, Stacey, hope you're doing well as well. I'm going to pull Stacey a card. I haven't given Stacey a card for a long time. This card is for Stacey. Healer. Well, I think we already know that, don't we, Stacey, really, to be honest with yourself. We know that you are there for a lot of people. We know you do. You got your basic counselling skills that help people when you talk. You're a healer. We know that. But sometimes we need to heal within ourselves, don't we? We need to step back and say, I'm doing so much for others, and how about me? And once we've realised our potential in our lives, we can move forward, because a lot of people don't. And I get the feeling that you do know where you can go and what you can do and what your potentials are. But it's having that faith within yourself. Because I feel you haven't always felt safe in what you're doing. You haven't felt as though you can go out there more. You can face reality. You live in a bubble. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. You live in a bubble that you don't want to be hurt, emotionally and physically. And I think sometimes that we need to have that power of the unicorn to heal us, to say to us, I can be better. I've just got to have faith in myself. And make sure you can have that encouragement to trust your abilities and how you can feel better. Have that greater good within yourself. Believe that you have these healing abilities, okay? And make sure that when you're healing people, there's nothing wrong by asking for that healing back as well. Don't just keep giving. Bring that back to you as well. Have that time. Don't say, I cannot do. You can turn around and say, I can, or I will try. It's having that step forward in your ability where you can grow. And if you shine, you look at the light that's coming from the horse here. It's like a beautiful light that's coming from you. You can shine within yourself. Be honest in what you're doing. Be honest in your abilities. And keep what's been said to yourself. Okay, not saying that you're gossiping or anything like that. But sometimes when you have emotion and we let it out and we upset people, so you're not healing yourself, you're not healing others, you are causing more harm than good. So sometimes if someone upsets you, just keep your tongue, send out a positive thought, because that's going to heal you. And react. It causes another reaction. It can be a negative. If you think positive, and if you all know me, I like a real good moan. But I like to have a giggle. I'd rather giggle than moan. I moan because it helps release the endorphins. That's what I'm saying to that. But I hope you understand where I'm going with this, and I hope that it's going to help you, Stace. Okay? Anyway, I'll leave that to you. I hope that helps in some way. How are we doing for time? And I say, do you see love relationship for me? No idea. If you believe that someone's going to come along and that you're going to feel love, it doesn't have to be a love as in a romantic love. It could be a friendship love. You never know when love's going to turn up or when you start falling for someone. We all go through it. In a relationship, oh, I don't want to carry on anymore, I've had enough, blah, blah, blah. And then a couple of months, a couple of years, and all of a sudden you could be just chatting away, and a spark, something just happens. You meet someone in your life, and it could be just a friend, and then it turns to something more. As long as it's making you happy, as long as you can go out and enjoy yourselves and embrace this new beginning, this new love, this new relationship, whatever the case may be, have fun with it. Don't take life too serious. Because if you take your life too serious, you're going to miss the times that you could have had a lot more fun. I like to be free. And those who know me would tell me I like to just go off and do things. And I've done it all my life. I just want to get up and think, you know what, I'm going to fly to New York. Sod it, I'm going to go to Paris. Or I'm going to do this. Or I'm going to do that. And I do it. But I think about the other person of what they're doing as well at the same time. But having that freedom, I know it's hard with commitments and family and children and so forth. I understand that. But what's stopping you thinking, you know what, the kids are gone to school. I'm going to go to the spa, or I'm going to go and meet a friend out at the spur of the moment. How many of you ring up a friend at the spur of the moment and say, do you fancy a coffee? And they go, yeah, go on then. And then 4 hours have flown by. And you've had such a good time. You've laughed, you've giggled, you've told stories, you've told personal things, and you felt good. You've gone home and felt, that was really good. Because it was spontaneous. It was something different. And that's what I think what keeps us going. We can have that ability to keep going. So if you're looking for love, just let it happen. Just let it grow. Let it be. We see on SBTV so many times. Does S fancy me? Does J, am I going to be in a relationship with J? Is he star sign and my star sign? Why? Why are you thinking about star signs and thinking, is that personality? Is that going to match with me? Is it going to work? You've already judged that person before you even got to know them. So what I'm saying is just embrace anything that comes your way and enjoy it, because it could be too late. God, I went off on one there, didn't I? Wish I never read that. Anyway, who is this reading for? Hi, Leslie. Hope you're doing well. Bye, Eddie. Hi, Mandy. Absolutely. Love yourself and love will find you. Absolutely right, Mandy. I agree with you there. The first thing you've got to do is love yourselves. My mirror thinks I'm ever so sexy, you know. Poor mirror. I think it's broke a few times. Anyway, and because Mandy said that, and I like that, I'm going to give Mandy a reading. This is for Mandy. Oh, man. No, I won't sing it. I won't sing it because you guys don't like me singing. Oh, would you believe it? You could not. Isn't that so strange, Mandy? Isn't that strange? Talking about love, and what do you get? They get the passion card, the energy. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy level. We've just been saying that, haven't we? I think that card was meant to be there. That's just so uncanny, that, isn't it? And you talk about passion, you talk about loving yourself, and what do you get? We get the passion card to come forward. The energy, the love. You look at the fire within this animal, the energy that it's given, the strength that it's given. And when you look at the fire, with fire within ourselves, not fire being put on fire, oh dear no, but the fire within ourselves, how we can grow within ourselves and love ourselves. So all I'm saying to you, man, there's exciting times coming your way. There's new passion igniting in your life. If you're with someone, make that passion happen. Do something. Make the change. If it's doing the same thing time and time again, well, change it. I'm not saying change your partner. I'm saying do something. Have date nights. Do something that you would enjoy. Get out in the world more. Have some more laughter. As I just mentioned, all the stuff I've just been saying. Do it. Hi, Mary. Hope you're doing well. Increase your energy level. So if you're feeling low, do a run. Do something which is different. Make love. That certainly gives you a bit of passion. I'm not being rude here. Don't take that the wrong way. But that can ignite the passion. Try something different. I'm not being rude again. I'm just saying experimenting with your life, doing something that you wouldn't normally do. Have that life passion. Clean up your diet maybe. Take longer sleeps. Exercise if you want to. Mature your body a bit more. Make sure that you're looking after it. Okay, nurture it, I should say. Keep your energy levels high. Have the passion of life. If you feel stagnant, have that passion, because this is a time for you now, Mandy, which I think is a good time for you to say, you know what, I want to change this. I'm going to do that. And whatever you decide to do, it's going to be there for you. The passion is there. Go with that strength, and it's going to be great. Okay? I wish you all the best with that. Blush. No, wasn't being rude that time. Hey, Maxine. Good night, sweet dreams. Hey, Jody. I'll give you. Do you have a reading for me, please? I've got Dan Brown. I've got David Badaki. Got the Bible. Jane Seymour. Any of those readings any good for you? Or was it referring to a card? Boom. Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's have a look what we got for Jody. This one for Jody. Leadership. Step into your leadership. Share your message, inspire and empower others. Look at that. I can never pronounce it. Is it the Northern Lights, but there's another word for it? Is it Belarus or something? Oh, I don't know. I can never do it. But anyway, leadership for you. For Jody. Leadership for Jody. Wow. How you feeling, Jody? You all right? You had a good day? Did you have a good Christmas? Do you feel that you've been let down? Do you feel that you should have been stronger with what you can do? We all feel like that. But sometimes we've got to become the leader. We've got to stand tall and make sure what we believe in. If it didn't happen, we're going to keep going to make things happen. Sometimes we have to swallow our pride. Even if you think, well, I've done nothing wrong, they should apologize to me. But sometimes if we have to sacrifice things in our lives just to see others or make people happy. Why do we do that? Because we want to keep the peace. And sometimes you've got to be standing out. You can't be afraid of going forward. We've got to stop our pride. We've got to stop what's going on and take that leap of faith in what we do. Okay, we've got to have that time to allow and embrace what we are capable of doing. And having that leadership role is where you have to stand tall and take that first leap of faith. And that's what I believe. Rise up to your rights, rise up to what you can do and what you believe and what greatness you can achieve. Because if you don't, you're going to miss out on one of the most important things, and that's loved ones. Watching them grow, watching them move forward. Because that has got to be one of the greatest things as human beings can do. We watch these little people grow, and they grow and grow, and you have that time to experience. Thank you, Dawn. We have that experience and that knowledge as we get older to nurture the young and grow them and make them into something that they are a good person. On the way, they're giving you so much laughter, so much hatred when they don't make their beds. But on a serious note, don't miss out on something because we said something and we won't swallow our pride. Sometimes we've got to take that step. Sometimes we've got to be the leader and take charge of what we're doing. You've got to be standing tall. Okay? And dare to shine your light, because if you do that, you can make those changes, you will not regret it, because you're the one who may regret it if you don't make that leadership role. I hope that makes sense in some way. I don't know where I was going with that or where I was waffling onto, But that's what I get with that. Okay. Hey, Minley. Hope you're doing well. And there's our Natasha. Hey, Natasha. Hope you're doing well. And there's Natalie as well. Right, let's have a quick look to see how many more people are liking and following who we've invited along to our channel, who's not bothering to like our channel. Hey, Laura. Let's have a look who we got on now. Right, so let's have a look. The reason why I'm doing this, of course you can, Pam, is because we invite so many people to like SBTV. And they come on and say, can I have a reading, please? They don't say hello, they don't have a conversation, they don't get involved, they just want. So I've decided I'm not going to do that anymore. If I come on and do more of these regular things, if you can't be bothered to like or follow my channel and help all the other mediums that are on here, then I can't be bothered to offer you a reading. And I'll make sure that if your name is put forward for a reading with all our other mediums, I won't put it forward. It's simple as that. If you cannot be bothered, why should we be bothered with you? Sometimes it's all about give and take. Hey, Lorna. So I'm just looking to see how many people has liked and followed. Oh, 1, 2. Hey, Leanne. Hope you're doing well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 people watching and possibly ask for a card who can't be late. No, you're not going to get one. Don't like it, don't watch. Yeah, maybe a horrible and nasty, but why should we? If you can't be bothered with us, leave a review or anything. Nah. It is true, Natalie, isn't it? Have you liked, Natalie? I'm watching you. Don't make me come and get you. That was, I don't know if anybody's watching the Palm Street show the other week with Rachel, and I was making a giggle. That's what I was saying. I was doing all that to her. So anyway, Sandra is still here waiting patiently. Well, thank you very much. That's lovely, Leanne. We're still looking forward to you coming back on here, you know. We miss you on here. The lovely Leanne, everyone. She did the dreams. All right, who is this for? Hey, Di. Reading Leanne. Sandra, because she, and so did Lorna. So I'm going to do that. Jody, my pleasure. If it helps in some way, then please take it. If it doesn't, then go and find another reader. That's all I can say. I'm not a professional reader. I just see the card and just say what I feel. And most of the time I'm talking B. Anyway, who was this for? Who was this for? It was for Sandra, wasn't it? Sandra Clifton. This reading is for Sandra Clifton. Let's get rid of that one. Sandra, discernment. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. Unless you're going to speak to our lovely Lorna, who might help you out with your dreams. Brilliant. That's all I can say. So, Sandra, what are you doing? You in a pickle? Are you? I like pickled onions. Not the ones you buy from the shop, but the ones that are homemade and you buy from like the farms and stuff like that. They're nice. Pickled beetroot. I love pickled beetroot. But if you eat too much of that and you go to the toilet, the colour's different. So you've been warned. Okay. I don't know where I was going with this. I'm just waiting to be inspired, really, I suppose. Okay, let's have a look. I like the idea of the closeness off there, the unicorn and the roses. Right. Sandra. See you, Billy. If I don't speak to you, have a good New Year's. Sasha, I do see you. Thank you. And Dawn, I see you as well. So what do I... What's this reading for? I keep forgetting. Sandra, isn't it? It's Sandra. Ah, Richard, think. Remember, you daft sod. Right. There's a situation around you at the moment, Sandra, that I feel. I'll make me own pickled onions this year, Richard. Oh, Alison, come on. You've got to come down on the 8th then and give me your pickled onions and your cakes, but don't put any salt in it. I know what you like. Yeah, so those who've come on the 8th of January, we are having Polly, Jane and Kate live in Kate's coffee shop, which is called the Mystic River Lounge in Cosham from 8 o'clock. Turn up. It's completely free. The ladies are going to be doing a live show for us. Obviously, you've got to buy your own tea and coffee and stuff and cakes or whatever, but no doubt that Kate might give you a discount. I'm not sure. But come along. It's completely free. Have a nice class. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's the 8th of January at the Mystic Coffee Lounge. I will put the advert up tomorrow on SVTV's site. But anyway, going back to Sandra. So look closely at what I'm feeling is look closely at the situation right now. Think before you speak. Okay? Don't take any further action of what's going on. Just stand back, let a situation evolve and let it carry on, but keep your opinions and your thoughts to yourself because people could be harmed or a situation could be harmed. Okay? I would say something's going on under the surface. The truth is not being told, but it's smelling roses at the end and it will work out. But you need to keep these choices that someone is withholding information around you, and you need to be a bit more careful as to who you trust and what you say. Okay, that's what I feel from that. Be wary as to what's going on. Look back at the situation that you may be feeling that you can't avoid. You can if you think and don't act. This is your time to just think. I'm not sure if this is making any sense to you whatsoever, Sandra. I hope it does. But I don't know why I'm saying this, but that's just what I feel. But what I also get at that, you've had an idea. There's something that you've had. Keep it close to your chest, okay? Like your dreams, your thoughts. Keep it close to your chest because there's others out there who would take advantage of your goodwill. Okay? Keep yourself to yourself at this situation. Any secrets what you want to hold on to it. Because there's people around you who are not being honest. Okay? Just imagine that if someone is talking to you and you know that they're lying, just send out this love and force, send out this magic. Let the unicorns protect you, but don't think or don't act what's going on. I don't know what any of this is making sense. I'm just going to leave that as that because I'm not going to read into it anymore. And the reason why I'm saying it because I've just seen the lovely Natasha come up, and she's in Our Friendly Neighbor, the America, and I feel drawn to Natasha at that time. I know there's other people waiting, and I will try and get round to you. I'm not a miracle worker. I'm not a real tarot card reader. I just plod along with what I got, and I enjoy having fun and a bit of a giggle. Right, so this one is for Natasha. I saw your name pop up on my screen, and it was like, yes, go there. So, Sandra, good luck. Okay? Just remember there are people on SBTV who can come along and support you. Okay? Polarity. Integrate into your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. Didn't I give this card to you the other week, Natasha? I don't know. I don't know if I did or not. Did I? Maybe someone can tell me. I know nothing. Oh, I'm getting dry. I need to get some water, I think, on this. All right. Take care, Mary. If I don't speak to you, have a nice new year. Lorna, I know you're there. Remind me, everyone, that Lorna's next. That was nice. I've got some pomegranate juice I bought today. I should have some of that. I do like pomegranate juice. It's good for you, you know. But don't orange juice, stuff like that. Yeah, no, can't be done with that. Anyway. I don't know what am I getting in with this. What am I getting in with this? No. I don't know. See you, Joanne. I'm not going to give you that card. I'm sorry. I just don't feel right with that card with you. So I'm going to shuffle another card. I don't feel anything from it. Don't feel it. Ooh, I want to give you a couple of cards, cheeky buggers. You get one for being greedy. Don't feel anything from that card. Abundance. Enjoy the beauty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming your way. Ah, right. Okay, I'm going to give you these cards. I'm bringing that back in. Yin and the yang. Can't go from dark to light. You can't have dark without the light. You can't have the light without the dark. That's life. We go to sleep, it goes dark. We wake up, it's light. We move forward, we move on with that. Abundance of life. You have plenty of abundance of life, but you've got to enhance what you want, how you want it. Now, if you go to sleep thinking, my day's had a bad day, my advice then is to look back on that day to see what you've learned from it. If you haven't learned anything or grown, why not? Because every day is a learning day. You've got to grow every single day. And you have abundance of life within you, abundance of life, knowledge, understanding, goodwill. And I feel what you need to do, Natasha, is to say to yourself, okay, what can I offer? What can I give back to society? What knowledge do I have? What wisdom do I have to give back? And having that balance within your life, I think that's going to move forward for you. You can have that abundance of good things if you can balance the stuff that's in the shadows, i.e. the dark. If you can move forward and think, get rid of that negativity, then I think that you're going to go forward. I honestly believe that if you plunge into like the darkness of negative thoughts, then you're not going to go forward. If you keep, bye Linda, if you keep that positiveness within your life, then you're going to be fine. Take care, Sasha. Sorry I never got round to you. Maybe next time. And you will be better. You've got to have that. You've got to integrate what's going on within the negative and turn that into the positive, the white, the light. Okay, that's what I feel. I know that sounds a bit more cryptic, but I don't know why, I just can't feel anything for you at this moment in time. I feel that you need to sort something out in your life. And when you look at the abundance card here, it's beautiful, it's all colourful, it's like rainbows, it's like life can change if you want it to change, if you accept what's going on. If you can accept the negatives and turn them into a positive, you are going to have the unicorn, you're going to have this multicolor, you're going to have the rainbow in our lives. We're going to change these things. It's to tear down any illusions that of security that's not there, that feeling ashamed or feeling that you can't do something. Tear them down. Keep going with the light. Have that strong horse, the white unicorn, going forward and look for that rainbow, because you can achieve it if you push yourself forward. Okay? Just keep follow in the right direction and you're going to do well. Leave the darkness behind now and you're going to be fine. Time to move forward. Okay? I hope that helps, or it makes sense, because it makes absolutely nothing to me. But I hope that makes sense for you there. Right, this next card is moving on very quickly because I want to shoot off soon. I need to get some food. I'm going to make myself, I've had this chicken tikka marinating now all morning. So that should hopefully taste really nice. Homemade curry, you know. Probably going to taste crap. I've given it a go, and if it does, I'll let everybody know it was horrible. You know, if it is the case, I'm going to blame Jamie Oliver from his cookbook. There you go. A Christmas present. Jamie Oliver. I think the family's saying I need to cook more. Lorna, expansion. There we go. That's what that card is. Expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. Well, that's quite nice, isn't it? That's quite a nice positive card. Be nice to all have that. Ooh, yeah. Expansion. I just feel... I was just going to say stuff your face and get expanded. I promise not say that. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Oh dear God, I can talk some crap. You know? Oh dear, expansion. Lorna, are you still with us? Oh dear. Well, that threw me. That completely threw me. That did. Right. Okay. Oh, Steph is having gluten-free pasta with gammon tonight. Sorry, everybody. I just pressed mute by mistake. I was trying to move the comments up so I could read them, and I pressed mute on the software. So I'm talking to myself, which is not rare. Anyway, Lorna, you are a talented person. Okay, you have this ability to talk to people. I would say you're a teacher without knowing you're a teacher, if that makes sense. Okay, don't worry about what people think. Just go along to your success. Just enjoy what's coming your way. If you feel discomfort at any time when you're talking to people and you feel that anxiety may be kicking in or something doesn't feel right, just say to yourself, you know what, I can do this because I know within myself I can achieve anything that I want to do with my life. Okay? Don't worry about the past or about just ignore that. Just keep going forward. I want to say to you, you've learned a lot. You've understood a lot. And it's now your time to shine. But for some unknown reason, I keep getting teaching, learning, growth. But you as the teacher, I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if you work in education or type of teaching role. I don't know. But it's your time to encourage others to follow you and what you can do. Follow by example, as the expression goes. Okay, so I know that this is going to be a really short message, but that's what I get from that is go for it. It's just grow your mind, expand out more, not food-wise. You don't want to get a fat bum. Because people then say, does my ass look big in this? And I would turn and say, yes, it does. Simple as that. You know, always be honest, that's what I say. Now, there's an influence around that. Is a gentleman. There's a gentleman that influences you. That could be an uncle, a friend, a father, a husband, a partner, I don't know. But there's a gentleman that influences, and there's going to be something that is said that is going to spark and ignite an idea in you. And that is where you need to shine when you expand. I hope that makes sense. I don't know why I've just said that, but it's good. It's just good. I don't know if it's you going self-employed or new job, but there's something to do with the teaching and the learning and growing, and it's good. It's good. Just go for it and have fun with it. Okay? That's that one done. Next. Oh dear. Can't wait for tea now. Mine do. That makes sense to me. Good luck. Hey, Kim, how you doing? That would be your boyfriend, friend. Right? Great. I hope that helps. Who else? Pat. I've just seen Pat pop up. Can I have a reading, please? Yes, you can, Pat. I saw a funny video the other day. It was on YouTube. It was Postman Pat. And someone edited it that it was dirty. And there was an episode of Postman Pat with a head stuck in a tree. And they did their own voiceover. And it was one of the most comical things I have watched. He's bent over, head stuck in the tree. And one of the farmers sees him stuck and he said, well, I'm going to now teach you a lesson for running off with my wife. You can imagine what he did. And then the next clip showed this police officer coming up. And he said, oh, here, what's going on here then? And then he sees what's happening. He said, what's happening here? And he slept with my wife. And then the police officer said, oh, he did mine too. Carry on. And you can imagine what they did. But see if you can find it. It was very funny when I saw it. I didn't do it justice, but hopefully you get the gist of what I was saying. Hey, Thelma. Who was this for? Oh, this was for Pat, wasn't it? Oh, I can't find it. You just look on YouTube, Alison. Just say Postman Pat stuck head in tree or whatever. Now when you go along, it might have been TikTok actually. Now when you just keep swiping, thinking boring, boring, boring. More people dancing, more people cooking, more people doing silly things. Skip, 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 skip. So anyway, Pat is reading this for Pat. Oh, that card doesn't want to move. Pat, growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps. As you grow, be willing to learn from others. There you go. It's a nice card. I do like that card. It's like what we were saying earlier on about the children, wasn't it? Where you've got how that it's going to grow and it's going to, you're going to teach it and do the best things it possibly can with their life to help that they'll enjoy their life and grow. That's what I get from that card. I think it's a lovely card. It's beautiful. But there you go. That's what I say. I think what I get from here, you can see the waterfall in the background. It's not a large one, but then you've got the light behind the trees and the horse there. I get with that is something to do with where you've got to grow yourself. Like I said to the other person, all of that. It's all about learning and growing, and I've been saying this all day today. Whatever you feel your next level is, like where you're going to grow, just patience. Just like children, we have to be patient with our lives. We take one step at a time. When we grow, if we learn how to speak, if we learn how to walk, we're not born and we start to walk straight away. It just doesn't happen. We don't have that ability. So we have to be patient with our friends, our family, as they grow around us as well. And I think that's with you. I think you've got to take little steps now. Okay, Pat, take those small steps and then you grow within yourself. See the opportunities that come in your way and embrace those opportunities, and don't think of them as, well, that's too hard to do, or I can't do that, I can't achieve this. Enjoy the journey that you're on, okay? If you are a student, that could be, doesn't have to be college or university or anything like that. It could be a student of life, growing through spirituality or whatever. Just take it one step, learn, find a new mentor if something doesn't feel right with you. So usually like intuition, you get the butterflies in your stomach. If something doesn't feel right, stop and change direction. Listen to that intuition, okay? If you're starting your spirituality or you're in a circle or something like that, and it doesn't feel right, and you've paid up front, just say to the mentor, I'm sorry, but I don't feel you're right for me. I just can't get nothing from you. If this person is honorable, they would give you the money back and say, I wish you all the best. Obviously, I am not right for you. Try somewhere else. And I think this is where you need to stand your ground and be honest and grow with it. And once you reach each level with your growth, you will learn something new, be it spiritual or your family. Allow your family to grow and let them spread their wings. Allow them to do their life. Let them have those experiences. And when you've had your experience, or they've had their experience, you can share it just by communicating. Because isn't that what life's about? Sharing our experiences, sharing for people, allowing to have the conversations, not always one-sided. Listen to what people say. And I think once you start doing that, I think, Pat, you're going to have a good life. You're going to have that growth within yourself. And all those who know what I'm going to say will guess what I'm going to say about growth and spirituality. I don't believe spirituality is learning to speak to, communicating with your guides, or sitting there humming all day and being bored out your head. I think spirituality and growing spiritually is about growing within yourself. And once you've learned who you are, and you're grateful for who you are, and you know who you are, you can then grow spiritually. And I think you're at this time now, it is your time to grow for what you want to do. Let your family do their thing now. They're at an age they can do things. As they say, the expression, they're ugly enough to do what they want to do. Or was that just pointed at me? I'm not quite sure. But anyway, I hope that helps. I hope you continue growing. I hope you can continue learning. And I just feel it's your time to just spread those wings and fly. Right, there we go. Hope that helps. Take care, Claire. Who else was here? I'll give it another 10 minutes. Hey, Mary, hope you're doing well. Who do I feel drawn to? If I missed any VIPs on here, I would like to give a reading to a VIP, because it's just my way of saying thank you for supporting SBTV. Because a lot of people come on here and just ask for a reading. They don't like, they don't follow, they don't even bother donating to keep this channel going, because it costs money. You know, we have internet bills, we have the broadband cost, the website, the servers, hardware that we've got to pay for. You know, it's £1.50 a month that you can donate to become a supporter, and you get access to the VIP lounge, free training courses, you get access to discounts to mediums, you get competitions, and at the moment we've got a unicorn purse which we're giving away to one of our lucky VIPs. I keep meaning to give it away and put it to competition. I know we've done it and I keep forgetting. I will, I promise. It just takes 2 seconds to say like, write a review, help us grow, and we can only grow with your help. Hey Diane, I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing well. Keith, I'd like to follow the next of the love you are being shown. Thank you. Feed the hungry, no, thank you. You're welcome, Stace. Diane Reed, I'm good. So glad we've got our hospital. Oh, we did. Great, that's good news. Well done. That must have been very happy for you. That's good news. Well done. It's nice we have some good news like that, isn't it? Who do I feel drawn to? A purse to go with your unicorn. Yeah, I've got it here. We're giving it away. There, I'll show it to you. I was at an holistic fair, Deb. We went live, and we was going around, and someone said, "Oh, that's a lovely purse." So I filmed it, and I said, "Do you want me to buy it?" And so I did. I purchased it to give it away. So this is the purse. Don't know if anybody can see the purse. No money in it. I'm not putting any money in there. You can put a picture of me in the middle there if you wanted to. Not that I would. You've got a zip with pockets in it. It's authentic. It's got the little illusion bag. I can't remember who it was made by. But she's on Anne Stokes. That's it, the Anne Stokes collection. It's got pockets in there. You've got pockets in there. So yeah, that's the back of it. So that's what we're giving away as a gift if you're a VIP member. And don't forget also we do have the fan club, the SPTV fan base. It's completely free. So just sign up to that. It's what is it? I think it's SPTV fan base. I think that's it. You can sign up to that. There's lots of things going on there as well. Who am I feeling? I'm not feeling drawn to anyone, I'm afraid, at this moment in time. I asked for any more VIPs on here. I know Kim's a VIP, so put money in it. Why should I put money in it? Surely they should put money in it for me. Put money in it. I put a penny in it. I put silver, so it's 5 pence goes in then for good luck. Yeah. Right, so this one, pulling a card for our Kim. This one, courage. Didn't I give this card to you before, Kim? I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I gave you that card. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Was it just before? It was Christmas Eve, wasn't it? I think I did it. Was it Christmas Eve? I'm not sure. Pretty sure. Not sure, but pretty sure. Oh dear, idiot. I get like this, when I know dinner's time. Shouldn't give an empty purse. Oh, and I won't put. I'll put 5p in there then, because I might be generous and put 10p in there. There you go, a bit of silver. So courage for Kim. I'm pretty sure I've given this to Kim already. Yeah, I did. So there, I don't need to say anything then, just watch back the other one on Christmas Eve. That's it, that's all. I'm moving on from that one. Right, there you go. So doesn't it just prove, you've seen me shuffle them, and the card comes up, so there's nothing different, nothing changes. In just a few days, nothing's different. And we've just proven a point now. So there we go. Sorry, Kim, we're not getting another reading. Go back to the other one, Christmas Eve. It's the same card. I'll repeat myself. Right, okay, Diane Reed. Is there anybody who's been on here for since we started who I haven't given a reading to, please? I think that's only fair, because I'm going to be shooting off very soon to have my dinner, my homemade chicken tikka. It'll probably taste yucky. I'm just going to have right to Jamie Oliver and say, "Oh, your recipe was horrible." Nothing to do with me, because I can cook perfectly, of course. Diane Reed, I said, didn't I? Diane Reed. Hey, Christine, nice to see you. Christine. Oh, it's not Christine, it's Diane, isn't it? Oh, and Natalie as well. Thank you, Natalie. Alright, now let's get rid of that one. Put that one there. Dance. Hey, fancy a boogie. Move your body to music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. Put your left leg in and your left leg out. Yeah, you gotta laugh, especially if I'm singing. If you call it singing, but if you call it singing, then I take it as a compliment. Right, dance. So, Diane, it was for Diane, wasn't it? Well, okay, what's going on here? Diane, you need to get out and have a good dance. You're stuck indoors doing the same thing. Get out and have a good time. It's got to be Diane's time. Okay, you got to live your life. Dance, let those dreams happen. All these things that you wanted to do with your life, not all of them like a bucket list that you're achieving because you've had family commitments, dealt with your friends, your parents, and so forth. You need to let your hair down now. You've got a bit stiff. Okay, I need to relax those muscles. You think, I need to get out. Do the hokey tokey. Yeah, absolutely. You need to enjoy, you need to embrace what you want to do. You just think about it. When you're in the kitchen and you're cooking away or you're doing something and no one's around, you have the boogie, you wiggle your bum and you shake the top parts. I'm not being rude. I'm on about, never mind. If you have that energy within to do that, then have the energy to go forward with what you want to achieve. Okay, don't get stuck in the mundane things that you're doing. Here we go again. Change it. Okay? Because when you dance, we release endorphins in our mind and we start to feel good about ourselves. Keep that going. Just have that time where you can imagine yourself just really living your life to what you want. And if you want it, then do it. Have that fun and do it. Yeah, as you say, I have lots of things to do, but no time for me though. Why? Why isn't there no time? Are you babysitting? Are you getting to pick up the kids from grandparents or grandchildren or parents? Well, make that time for yourself. Just say, no, I'm not going to keep doing this. I need my life. And sometimes we have to be stubborn, and sometimes we have to be cruel with ourselves. But if you're doing the mundane things, you're not going to have that energy to dance, and you're not going to fulfill the things that you want to do with your life. So then you're stuck because you're thinking about other people and not your own life. And isn't it about time you did things for yourself? It's your bloody life, not theirs. Live it the way you want to live it, and if people don't like it, then they have to make sacrifices. Why are you bending backwards for them when you should be out doing a dance, and you should be out having the fear? Don't worry about the fear or the anger or the inner side of you, or just enjoy, have the excitement, have the gratitude that your body is saying, let me have my life back, and do it. If someone said to me, I want you to do this, the answer is always going to be no. Every single time without fail, no. If they ask me the difference, I think I'll always listen to people. I don't have to take it on board, but that word "want" is something for me. I hate people telling me what to do. If they ask me to do something, there's a difference. I will consider it, and if I feel that I want to help or do it, then I'll say yes. Or the answer is simply no. Or I don't want to get involved. It's not for me. Because I have that free will to do what I want with my life. And I feel this is what you need to start doing with your life, to start saying to people, no. As simple as that. So I hope that helps in some way. So Diane, who's on Facebook, it's up to you if you want to listen. You have your own free will. You have your own mind. It is your choice to do it. I am not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to guide you. I'm just here what I'm feeling. There you go. Make time. Make that time for you. Let it shine. Something like that, isn't it? If I take that. You're welcome, Diane. I'm not a professional tarot card reader. If you want a professional reading, there's people like Jane, Polly, Sam, Matt and Kirsty. There's other people on here on SBTV that you can contact for readings. I do this for a bit of fun, hence why I'm giggly and jovial. Yeah, sometimes I might go into a rant and get serious, but just take it, what I say, as a pinch of salt. I'm not a professional. If you do want to take it on, then I wish you all the very best in what you want to do. Right, Mary. Mary Sconner from Sithiobok. How many more minutes we've got left? A couple more minutes, and that's it. Because I'm going to cook my dinner. Anger. Mary, what are you doing? You're not going out shooting people still, are you? And all that stuff. I'm joking. I hope not. Anyway. Anger. Mary, this is for you. It says here on the card, safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. Yeah. Because there are emotions, isn't it? It's a little story here. Just imagine this. You're in a room with 6-7 people, and you have this magical being in the middle saying, I have magical powers to do absolutely everything. Anything you want, I can do. Anything. So he goes to the first person, and he says to the first person, what can I do for you to help you with your life? And the first person goes, anger. I'm always feeling angry all the time. I want to take that away. I want you to take anger away. And this spiritual being says, I can do that. I'll take that away from you. He goes to the next person. And he goes, but what can I do for you? Pain. I don't want to feel pain. I'm always falling in love. I get hurt all the time. I can't deal with this anymore. I don't want to feel hurt. Take it away. Right, wonderful. I can do that for you. Takes the pain away. Goes to the next person. Person turns around and says, I don't like feeling hurt all the time. I'm always in pain through illnesses and I can't deal with this heart attack. I'm taking the pills. I've still got this pain. Take it away. Fine, takes it away. And he goes around everyone, and everybody has something wrong that this spiritual being can do. And that's fine, that's great. But they're all sitting there now completely numb. They're like zombies. They feel no energy. They feel no life within themselves. They're not angry anymore. They're not feeling any pain anymore. And they just look at one another and thinking, now what do I do? Their life feels completely empty. And why? Because everything that we have in our life has to do with an emotion. So when you take anger away, when you take love away, when you take pain, you're taking away a feeling, you're taking away an emotion. So once you've taken that away, you've got nothing. You're never going to feel love anymore. You're never going to feel compassion. You're never going to feel anger. You're never going to feel heartache. Yes, and we always want that, but it's there for us to grow, because if we don't feel love, we don't feel we're growing. So then we're never going to feel love of our grandchildren or our children or the embrace of our loved one before they pass. Just imagine that. Someone who's passing away and you can't embrace them, you can't hold them for the last time to say goodbye or whatever the case may be, because you have no emotion. How horrible would that feel? In that last moment, let's say, for example, your dad never told you that they loved you, never did it. But he knew he was passing away, and then he just said to you one day out of the blue, you know I love you. That impact on your life that you feel from that one thing being told to you that I love you. You may burst into tears because you just don't expect it. But knowing that your dad loved you, or your mum, or your friend, or your family, that emotion that you feel right then is a wonderful experience. So if we take away anger or any other emotion, we're never going to express, we're never going to feel what we're missing. And with that in mind, I feel with this anger card, it's not about being angry. It's about having that expression that you feel. You need to express how you feel right now. Tell people what you're feeling. And when you do that, it's just saying that few words to someone, even if they made you angry. It's just see it from their point of view. When you argue, you very rarely listen to what people have to say because you're too busy arguing. We don't know what they're saying. So if we just stop and think and say, okay, you've shouted at me because I've done this, make me understand what I've done so I can hopefully rectify that. Because what you don't want to do is cause an issue with people you really do care for, because you may regret it. Holding this anger inside you doesn't help. Express what you're feeling, Mary. Talk to people in a mature, in an understanding way. Say, look, you've upset me. Can I try and make you understand what you did? And they go, oh, okay. Well, you said this about me. You really hurt my feelings, and you hurt my feelings because I love you so much, and I don't want anything to go wrong between us. And it hurt what you said. And because you said it in a compassionate way, not being angry, hopefully that'll make them listen and go, oh, well, she told me she loved me. She wants to understand why I made her angry. And they're going to talk back to you and say, well, you did this. Well, I didn't realize that by saying that silly remark upset you. Well, words can hurt sometimes. Well, I just didn't think I was being stupid. I'm really sorry. And that one instance of just talking, and sometimes swallowing your pride to make that phone call sometimes. Don't text, because it never works. Just call. It can just build bridges. It can stop that heartache. And sometimes we can't forgive what's been said, but do we understand truly what that person was feeling? Hi, Hannah. So, yeah. So, Mary, I don't know why I was going off on a tangent there, where I was going for that, but I hope something that I said there resonates with you, that it gives you that food of thought, that sometimes when we're angry, we're sometimes denying the truth because we put barriers up, we put borders up, that we don't want people to feel that we're ashamed or we've done something stupid. But most of the time, we can just talk to people, make them realize that it's words that can be destructive. But understanding why the person did it can usually help heal at the same time. So anyway, Mary, I hope that helps. I don't know where I was going with that, but there you go. So anyway. Stop creeping, you guys. I was reading your comments from Kim and Deb. You just want me to pay you the money. You're not getting any. Hey, Di. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you for a while. Hope I'll give Di a read. Anybody else have I missed? Because literally, oh, Natalie. There you go. Natalie just popped up at the last second there. So there we go. Ah, Natalie there. Oh, what a lovely card. I don't know. I'll see if I can bring that up closer. I just love that. Look at that. Oh, I like that. But it's patience, Natalie. Patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Patient and play. I like that. Patient and play. Makes us think before we act, so we don't become right practice ourselves. Especially when we get drunk. Dance on a table like Alison. I read that the other day. That's what I heard. You know, I believe it. I've seen her do it. No, I haven't. But yeah, what am I feeling from this card for you? What am I feeling this card for Natalie, isn't it? Yes, Mary. Yeah, beautiful. I believe in forgiving because it helps bring peace to all. Depending on the situation as well. Sometimes we can't forgive. But we have to live with that and forgive ourselves for thinking that. You know, some people get, you got to love and light and forgive, but it really does depend on the situation. You can move on with your life, and it's always in the back of your head, and you have to deal with it. But as long as you're not sending out those negative thoughts or of ill health to the other person, I think we can justify that not forgiving, depending on the situation, of course. But that's just my thoughts. You don't have to believe me or whatever, that is your choice. So this one is for Natalie, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, good. Patience. What do I get from this? I just love the way that the unicorn is looking up to the sky and the stars there. And when you look at the trees and the bush there, it looks tiny compared to the size of the unicorn. So, but anyway, there you go, waffling on there. But I think what this means, what it's saying to me, is that if you're doing anything that you're planning, which is going to use your intentions, that you're going to plan to do something, having that patience to move forward will work in this time. Don't just jump on the intention of, I'm going to do this now. It won't work. Think before you act. I think because it's looking into the universe, I think that has an influence there, that you could be looking into astrology or something new, something to do with planets, stars, astrology, or something like that. Take your time to learn, take your time to read, take your time to understand. Understand that if you take your time, things can materialize without you even really thinking about it, because you rush so quickly into a project, relationship, friendship, or whatever, because you're trying to fulfill a space, it can sometimes backfire and go wrong. As an example, you may get into a relationship and you seem to be attracted by the same person all the time, and it always seems to end wrong. Well, maybe if you took that time, took that patience to stand back and say, I've had this relationship, and they're all very similar guys, because that's what I'm attracted to, but I'm always hurt. Well, have you thought about trying something different? Trying something different in your life, someone new who's quite the opposite, and you think, you know what? I've actually found someone that I can care for, not what I usually go for, but because I took the time and allowed myself and looked back at certain things in my life, having that patience, I can now move forward with my life. Because if you have that manifestation in your mind and you're thinking, I'm going to achieve this, it will usually happen. Even though I've been trying for 20 years to win the jackpot on lottery, and I've been saying it never works, so it doesn't always work. But there you go, that's because maybe it's money, I don't know. But if you're thinking about on a physical plane, as in, I want to get better, I want to lose weight, I want to put on weight, I want to do this, or I want to do that, look into it, look why you want to do this, take these steps slowly. Do not rush into what you're doing. Relax at this time. It's right now I'm feeling that you need to just look at your life right now and see what you want to achieve with what you want to do with this. Okay? And you should. If you just take that time to relax what you want to do with your life and how you want to achieve it, let it manifest, grow with it, and make sure that happens. Because it's only you that can do it. Set aside certain activities in your life where you want to go. Right, I'm going to meet so-and-so for breakfast. I'm going to meet so-and-so for dinner. My life personally is literally going out for breakfast, lunches, coffees, always with my friends, going out and family, all the time, at least 2 or 3 times a week. Because I push myself away from SBTV. Okay? I'd spend a lot of time on SBTV. Like now, I've been doing this for 2 hours, and Terry, you're all right, I'm still on, waffling away, talking rubbish. And I was going to be making my dinner. But there's no show on tonight, so I can waffle on. Change the subject, though. I did go and watch the new Spider-Man movie yesterday. Very good. But don't go and watch The Matrix. Very boring. But there you go. But yeah, I've just read what you said. Yes, I do need to take time at the moment. I'm waiting now, and I need to think about what I want. Yeah. Put it down, put options. What a friend of mine does, she puts she writes down what she wants to do. And then she cuts them up, she puts them in a little bowl. And every so often she goes up to it, takes out a slip of paper, and it says, you're going to go to so-and-so today. Now do it. And she acts on it. On that piece of paper, saying it could be as simple as that you're going shopping. You're going to do something with the garden. You're going to change the furniture. You're going to read this book now. You're going to turn off that stupid TV and never watch BBC and do something else. And she acts on it because it's given her something to do. She has learned to change her life, what she wants to do, and not be in the typical getting up, turn the telly on, listen to the radio, have something to eat. She's doing something different. So I think with you, having that patience, materialize what you want to do, and you're going to just find things happening. You have the energy to do it. Don't doubt your ability and move forward, Natalie. Right, people. Can I go now, please? I've been on here for over 2 hours, waffling on, talking a load of rubbish. So do I get your permission to leave so I can have my homemade chicken tikka? All right? Because if you say no, tough, because I'm going. If you haven't had a reading off me, I apologize. It's just the way life is. You can't always guarantee a reading, can you, in these things? What about you, Deb? What about you? I gave you a reading the other day, and nothing's changed. But I'll give you a quickie. No, I didn't mean it like that. Oops, sorry. I give you a card, a quick card. You dirty-minded lot. And on my channel. And didn't you get that the other day? Pretty sure you did. So, be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requirements to the universe. That's for you, Deb. Me bad? No. I like to think I'm bad for over 2 hours on here. And I bet you not one person has donated. Let's have a look before I go any more. Not one person has kindly donated to keep SPTV going. Not one. Right. Let's have a quick look to see how many people have bothered actually liking the channel. Who's watching right now? Let's have a look. So since we've gone live, angry face. What's the angry face? Dead Park. Put angry face up. Cheek. I shame you. All right, how many we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 people who've watched and has not even bothered liking or sharing this channel or following. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes you wonder. Now, I bet if I turn around and said I'd give a 10 quid to every person who likes and follow, that would be like, we get thousands upon thousands. Yeah, disheartening, it really is. Anyway, this is for you, this is the last one. I've just lost it now. Sorry. Very disheartening. Yeah, Deb, intuition. So I think with this is, I think you need to trust your ability a bit more. I know you're a fantastic medium. I believe there's a new helper or someone coming along who's going to help. I think your mediumship is going to change. I don't know what with, but it's going to change. It's going to be confusing at the start, and then it's just going to change. And what I feel from this is follow your intuition and keep going. Your intuition. And then as you keep going, the intention of your spiritual guides are going to be more forceful in what's coming out. If that makes sense. I think that makes sense. But I've got... Do you get palpitations, and do you have like anxiety or chest pains? I'm not saying heart attack or anything like that. I think it's because you're trying and you need to relax a bit more. And I think once you relax your mind, spirit's going to come in more than they are. It's something to do. This is what I'm feeling. I think there's change around you. I think I said this to you the other day. There's definitely, you're tapping into this unlimited possibilities of your spiritual growth. And it's your choice if you want to create and have this new reality that's coming forth with you. There is definitely change. And I think because when you look at the unicorn or the horse, the size of the wings, I think that spirit embracing you and saying, look, we want you to grow. We want you to change. Okay. And it's having to do with all this divine spirit. It's very spiritual happening around you. And you may be feeling it now. You may be seeing the difference. You may be seeing the changes. But the intention there is to follow your higher life, your higher growth. Remember one thing. It's not always about spirit. You've got to live your life the way you want to live it. Don't do the mundane things. Make new friends. Go out. Fight this anxiety. Grow a bit more. Don't always work or depend on what spirit, because you've got to have your free will. And once we lose that free will, we can't grow. So that's what I'm saying. And I'm going to leave it with that, because I feel completely depleted after seeing those stats there. So thank you. I hope that helps everybody. And if I'd enjoyed the giggles and so forth, don't forget Deb and Marcus. This is on this Saturday at 8 o'clock. So the email will be on screen for you to send your photographs to. Those who've already sent photographs to us, I've still got them, so we're going to use them as well and see who we're inspired to choose. So in the meantime, have a fantastic evening. I'm going to go and cook my tikka now. It's been marinating since like 9 o'clock this morning, so that's going to taste lovely. So yeah, take care. Bye now, and all that jazz.
Spiritual Psychics TV. Online. Spiritual Psychics TV isn't just an online broadcasting service. We also offer many features via our website. SPTV offers a unique directory that uses geolocation to find your nearest reader or venue, just by using your postcode. The Academy section allows anyone to upload and create their own spiritual courses within minutes. For those who like to read, then our online magazine area will offer just that. The SPTV shop enables anyone to start their online shop, be it to sell used or new items. You can also find our schedule and information about our shows.
Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.